Hello, my name is Jay and welcome back to my Tech Vault. Today we're going to be looking at and unboxing this pair of CloudFox H2 wireless headphones. Now I want to take a moment just to talk about a few things before we get started. In order to review something properly, you can't just review one product. You have to compare it to stuff. So I've got the wired pair of headphones that I use for my video editing and recording. This is what I use here. And I've also got a pair of Bose SoundLink headphones. These are around $200 and they're basically much more expensive than this is. This comes in at 40 bucks and this is around 200 bucks as well right now. So we're going to be comparing these. Now obviously when you compare something that's, $200 to something that's $40, you're not expecting them to be the same, but it really does show you how much they add up and what the differences is. And I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but I will say it's actually a pretty tough competition. These are not, that far off at all. And some of these actually, some are worse than in places you wouldn't expect. So I'm just going to get into right now just talking about each one of these. As I said, so this is what I use for recording or mostly video editing, just because it's a nice, it's basically you can hear everything outside as well rather than noise canceling. These are noise canceling over your headphones, and these are also over your headphones. The one thing I will say though is this does have a lot of plastic in it and some leather that it has worn off with over the years. And they all are pretty small, but this does allow you to fold it up, and it does come with a carrying case. These you can't really do much with, so that's why they kind of stuck over in my setup so I can listen to music and do things while I'm video editing. And these are the ones we're going to be reviewing today. So one of the things I like to start off by just pointing out that I like about these a lot is that it's all leather. Now how well it holds up in a year or two, that'll be a different situation, and as always I'll put any comments or any additional findings that I have down in the comment section. I'll pin it to the top, so if you want to see exactly if I found anything else bad or something that's happened to it, then I'll put that down there so you guys can always just go run down there and check to see what I have found in a year's time or something like that, or whenever an issue comes up. So what these are, as I said, over your headphones, similar to this. One thing that I do note though is that they don't allow you to fold them up and put them away in a different carrying case. There's no carrying case it came with. But one of the big things I do like about it is it's all metal and leather, which, let's be honest, you can't beat that. Even the $200 headphones here is not all metal and leather. It is some plastic, and it's, you could arguably say that it is the quality out of, like, what feels the nicest out of all of these right now, the start, is this. And I can't argue there, because yes, this is some nice plastic and it's got some nice metal, but for quality wise, it's definitely these that are leather. And I mean, yes, there's some nice plastic on the back, plastic edges, but they do actually feel like it's nice plastic. It's got that nice finish that nice plastic finish, I guess you could say. I personally like it's the one that's got that slight texture, almost makes it feel like rubber. So that's basically just the overall looks and feels of everything. One downside I will point out though is well, I don't know, it depends on how you like to call it. These are square. Obviously, as you can see, everything here is either oval or circular. So, it may take a while to get used to, and it may just be personal preference, but, that's about the, I don't know, it's weird. It's unique and weird, and I don't know if it's a bad side or not. It just seems a little weird. But everything else is like metal. You got adjustable sides like you would expect on any headphones. It's all metal. Pretty sturdy construction, no issues there. And for 40 bucks, that's what it comes in as. It's not that bad at all. So what I'm going to do now is get into the unboxing of this. And the reason why I like showing the unboxing is because it shows you the quality that are in the headphones. So yes, when you unbox something, you get to see the packaging. How much effort did the company put into packaging? So you'll find out a lot about a company just by the way they package their product. And I knew before I even, got to touching this product that this was all plastic wrap. Now, actually, I'll show you the, right over here, I actually have one of the, an unwrapped one. And it's all plastic wrapped. It's completely, the paper itself, it's like a nice quality box. I even talked about the box, how I like it. It feels like an Apple product, like an iPhone box, just because of that nice, quality sturdiness. So, I don't know if necessarily that's a word or not. And so, when you look at a box, you really get to figure out exactly how nice the product is. So we'll get into the unboxing now. Okay, so here we are. We're going to get into the unboxing part of the stereo Bluetooth wireless headphones H2 from CloudFox. And first off, number one, I just got to talk about something really quick. Number one is these headphones actually seem really nice. Just like the box overall quality really does seem like nicely. Obviously, you know, you're not getting something that's a big box, and obviously these headphones are not going to be designed to be really big on your ears, so they're not going to go around it, so you're not going to have a super big box. But just like this is kind of on par with some, you know, the design looks nice, all plastic wrapped and stuff, so I have no issues with the box. Obviously that's not what you're here for though, so I'm just going to get into opening this up, and obviously this is what most people watch this video for, is just to have the satisfying option of just hearing the wrapping get ripped away. And so that's what I really like about this. And so, you know, just starting off, we've got a nice, I mean, first of all, they can cheap out on the boxes, but this is not what happened here. Like, the box is a nice, high quality box, I guess, as well. So that usually tells you something. So let's open it up real quick. Oh my goodness. We've got a pair of blue CloudFox headphones, and let's see. Okay, first impressions is pretty dang impressive. Like, wow. We got a little bit of instruction manual on how to use and everything, and warnings, and you know, don't drop, shake the device, all the important information. But we've also got a wired adapter. I believe these are Bluetooth though, and then we've got a charging option, and we've of course got a wired adapter in case you want to do the manual controls as well. Controls on there. Let's take these out real quick though. So the box impression though, wow. So I mean, obviously they're not going to be super big on around your ears or anything, but they are really, like, this are really soft. It's really nice. Like, they're pretty soft. Obviously the head around here is all leather. Like, this is all nice quality leather, and of course it's like metal. Let's see what we got here. Oh yes, and these come out so you can adjust for your ears. We've got stuff over here you can adjust for these ears. It looks absolutely awesome, so you can just put these on and adjust them for how you'd like. So now that we've got into the just, you know, overall looks, let's talk about a few things. We've got the wire connection there. We've got the buttons to control, and of course charging on the bottom. These actually look like pretty nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try these on now, give a sound test through them, and we'll see what we got from there. Now obviously when you're going through headphones, you really want something that's not going to, you don't have to turn the volume up really high to hear your music, or you know, you want to be in a quiet place that's not blasting your ears out. So that's what I like about these, is right off the bat you get crisp sound that's pretty quiet, and I'm actually talking with it off right now so I can hear just how quiet everything is, and honestly it's pretty amazing for over-the-ear headphones that I don't hear anything. So second of all, I want to say that these actually are pretty dang comfortable. As I said, you can notice a lot of things about the padding of these, and obviously we're getting slowly to the music, I apologize, but padding is a big thing, and obviously the type of padding and the quality of padding, these I've had for I think 3 or 4 years now, and these have great padding, and it's actually held up, obviously because it's a cloth. Now these Bose headphones have been around for maybe 4 or 5 years as well, and the leather on them is starting to go. So it makes me wonder, since this is a mostly leather design, that it's how well will it hold up in a year or so. And obviously that's what the comment section is for. If I ever find anything like that, I'll pin a comment telling you, you know, don't buy it or something if that's happened, I don't know, or just tell you like the leather's gone on it or something like that. But the amount of cushion is amazing, and the quality in which it dampens the sound is also pretty amazing, because I have an air conditioning running in the background over here, and you basically can hear it pretty well over here, and then when you put these on you can't even hear it at all, which is pretty dang impressive. So as I said, sound quality is something where it really gets interesting. If you like bass boosted things, this is your go-to. I mean, I've already tested out the bass boosted headphones that these guys have, or the earbuds, and those sound pretty good as well. But this is definitely that superior sound that you're looking at here. So Bose has similar bass boosted sound, and you know, I talked to my father, and he actually has these pair, and you know, I put these on for him to try, and you know, he was really surprised because these were the exact same. He said they were on par with each other, and these are obviously $200 and $40, and so that's what my father said when he went through and, you know, tested these out. And then of course, you know, we've got these which are wired as well. I've just taken out the wire on the bottom, and they are only wired, and these don't have that same quality bass. Now obviously these are crystal crisp and clear, which I think that's what they're designed for, so I'm not going to bash them on that, but this definitely does not have the same level of bass. I'd say this has 1/8 the bass of both of these, so it's you know, for $200, it does depend on what you're looking at. Now, this is definitely crisp. This wins the crisp, how much treble and all that stuff is on there. This wins by no doubt, but the bass is something I personally prefer to listen to when I'm listening to my EDM, pop music, all that stuff. I like listening to that bass, and, you know, these are pretty good about it, but these are just amazing. Now, as I said, my couple concerns about this is just that these headphones have the square look. And now, obviously, you may get some weird looks. You know, people like what you're doing. It really does depend on what you're out for. Now, the sound quality on this is overall just on par with this, and you know the bass is much higher than on these. But it's just the level of, you know, obviously these don't muffle sound at all. That's what they're designed for. They're open ear back so that you hear everything outside. And these are muffled, so you don't hear anything, similar to what you see with these Bose headphones. So it's just the sound quality is on par with these, and you know the construction pretty sturdy as well, aluminum and leather. As I said, my only concern, as I said, is just the squares and the fact that it is a leather construction. So if something goes on here, as the leather starts peeling, you're going to be in a bad situation because you're not going to be able to replace this. But I mean, it is $40, and I mean, $40 is a good bit of money, and I would not, you know, if this goes in a week or so, then I'll definitely make note to post it. But if you have this for like 2 years, and I would say that's about the range, especially since these have been going on around 3 or 4, then I'd say that's about the range for the value, or you've gotten your money's worth. And you know, these headphones, to be honest with you, are quite comfortable. The sound is great. I've been listening to like movies and stuff. It all sounds really good. Surprisingly, I'm really impressed. And I want to take a moment just to talk about the sound quality on this, because I've reviewed multiple earbuds, headphones, different products for earbuds, as I said, and you know, these are this in particular. This is just quite amazing that you would get something of this high quality in something that's $40. And I mean, I've got their earbuds back there we'll be reviewing as well, which follows a similar trend. So I mean, if you can get over the square part, and you know, I'll let you know how the leather goes. So hopefully, if you're watching this video in a month or so, you can really get to understand how well the leather holds up. If you can stand up to the square-looking earbuds, or that's kind of your style, then I would say these are quite worth the value, without a doubt. Yeah, these are it. To be honest with you, when I first put these on, I was quite impressed. You know, besides the looks aside, I was expecting, you know, not to cover the ear or something, but they do a good job of that as well. It just looks aside, these are by far some of the most impressive headphones that I have used for the price. Now, the bang for the buck is, out of anything I've ever tested, headphones, earbuds, anything else, these are absolutely insane. Because I've actually tested the Inacfire E18 headphones. These are earbuds, and those are $50, and they sound not anywhere close. Obviously, they're wireless earbuds, so each one is separate, but these are pretty dang impressive for sound quality. Like, I would say unrivaled. Even in the wired headphones, both these wired headphones, completely unrivaled. You know, this is equal, and that's for wired Bose headphones, and these are Bluetooth, which you also have the ability to go wired. But I will say though that overall, it's definitely worth the buy if you're in the market for some headphones and you can get over the square part. You think that looks cool, but these are absolutely insane. So my review of these is by far, for the price, I'd give it a 5 stars without a doubt. It is literally the most. It was really impressive. I can't really stress it enough that these are, you know, when I put these on, they're just, the overall quality, unboxing it, everything was just insane. Obviously, I wish for a carrying case. There'd be you know, the squares are a little annoying. Leather is a concern, but for $40, I mean, comparing the $200 nice known name brand versus these CloudFox H2 headphones, you really start wondering there if it's worth it to buy these, especially when you get the wired option, and you know, you can always get a case that's not that expensive as well. So that's going to wrap up for today, and of course, thank you very much for watching. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts and opinions, and as I said, check the comments below. I'll pin a comment if anything comes up. I'll be actually using these. It's going to be my main headphones now. I might even get rid of these, because to be honest with you, the sound quality on these is much better, and obviously these have the wired option, so I just grab one of these. I actually have an extra pair, 2 pairs over there, so I'll put these in there. And of course, the other thing is, by the way, let me know down in the comments, we might This was actually a partnership with CloudFox as well. They sent me a bunch of cool stuff to review, which I'm really happy to do so. But let me know down in the comments. I think we want to do something like a giveaway maybe in the next couple. If they ever have any new products they want me to review and something, be sure to put them down there. But obviously everything here, my honest opinion. I've reviewed multiple products back here. Lots of companies have actually sent me stuff to review, and by far they can't change my opinion on that. These are some superior quality products, and I'm actually really happy to have gotten these. These are actually pretty dang impressive. So as I said, let me know if you want to see like a giveaway for maybe a future product. So like maybe if they have another headphone set that they release, maybe circular or something, we could do maybe, I'll review it on a video and then you guys could take a giveaway of it for anybody out there that wants to enter a giveaway like the video or something. I'm not into subscribing for stuff because that's just inactive people that don't really interested, they just want free stuff, which I understand. You don't need to subscribe for that stuff. But let me know down in the comments as well. Of course, as always, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and goodbye.